It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. On the court for the Suns, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson is out there at court. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Paul George getting his 3 to go. 5 on the clock. Porter finds 8. Over Turner. And that one's good. 8.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
George, that's a 2-pointer. That one drops for him. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here is George. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Duncan.
Well, in that area of the floor, that's where Tim Duncan really shines. He knows how to take care of business from there.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. A 3-pointer, no good. Duncan against Porter. Duncan kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Phoenix no good that time either. George looking around, shoots over Doncic, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside Turner. To the middle. Here's George. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Let PG get the ball inside at your own risk. He's going to punish you there.
Paul George with the steal. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Now here's Duncan from deep. George, a 3-pointer is right on target.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
The 3 for Doncic. Connects from 3-point range. Doncic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's George for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Shot clock at 5. Doncic against George. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Doncic. Phoenix trails by 12. Jackson up top. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron. Doncic has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Porter against Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic looking it over. Fades and shoots. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Left side, George fires for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Okay.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Duncan kicks to McGrady. The 3-ball. Drains the 3-pointer. McGrady's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And it's Doncic missing. Doncic has gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Duncan goes in, and Duncan throws it down hard.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
And the Suns call time.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out, and they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now Duncan, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic against Duncan. Porter doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Turner. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by George. Duncan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jackson. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And George with the stop.
Just playing hard. George not letting up at all at the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Ayton. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's McGrady. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McGrady driving to the basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And that one is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
First personal foul.
Throw good, Paul George.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Now here's Jackson. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, who rebound by Turner. McGrady right side. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Hey, boy, they really put in a supreme effort.